everybody doing this Elite RC. It's been a while. Basically, we want to be installing a new pull start and also a pull start cable extension piece. First thing first, this one right here is worn. I got my middle piece then broke off. The black, I don't want it to fray my This is a Killer RC steel cable. I got it on a Turtle Racing handle on my OBR pull start. But the problem is that piece is worn, so it's digging into the plastic, so I'm replacing it before it becomes an issue. But I ordered a new pull start in, which is this one. I couldn't tell when I ordered this, I couldn't tell that it has a nylon cog. Real strong and durable, but nothing beats the steel. So I'm gonna have to take the cog out of this, basically swap the cog out of my old pull start and put it in here, because ain't no way in hell I'm installing this, and you might have to possibly take it back apart. A lot of recoil, and I don't have that type of time. So we're gonna get to it. Now I got my two tools out. Basically got my Phillips for one, 8mm box for the other. So let's take the new one apart first. Get a little zoom in on that. Take the bolt out. That's my bolt. My washer, when you're taking this out, you gotta remember exactly how you had it. Good. That's kind of stuck on there with a little fluid, with oil on it. So move that to the side. Let's get just a little distance on it, so we can see what I got going on. Alright. Then all you gotta do after that is take the cog off. That comes straight out. See how simple that was? Basically, if you don't know about pull starts, I'm doing a little one-on-one here. Take the bolt out. Remember how you took it out? Take the other part out, take the cog out. Now we're gonna do the other one the same way. Set out my way for right now. And these are pretty much designed all the same when you're dealing with generic pull starts. I like the generic ones because they simply work. This one is a little different of a setup, but all I need is the cog. Now we're going to compare the cogs and make sure everything is the same. And it looks pretty much the same to me, so good to go. So we're going to put this cog on the new one. Come in here, reinstall it the same way I took it off. Put the screw in it. You don't have to try to tighten these all the way down. You just snug it. over tighten it. Tighten it just a little bit more. I want to get it to maximum tightness, but still moving. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yep, we good to go. And that was the simple way of transferring cogs. If you have an old pull start that has a metal cog in it, don't be afraid to order the cheap ones with the plastic in it, because they are, I say, a few dollars cheaper. If your old cog is in still good condition, you can reuse your old metal cog instead of paying $5 for this damn thing, $5 or $6 shipped. It's not worth it. You can just use the old one. That's why whenever I replace a pull start, if my old pull start, I always take the cog out and just put it to the side, because if I need to order another pull start, I can use the old cog and won't have an issue with it. Now, start moving all this hardware to the side. Push this to the side real quick. Alright, first things first. I'm going to take my Killer RC steel pull cord out, because I'm going to use it on this one. So let's get to it. Alright. Good thing is I don't need this full start. Usually, make sure you don't get hit with it. Beware of flying objects. Okay, we're back. Now, I'm going to cut this to where I'm barely cutting it minimally. Oh, I'm going to put my hand over it so it won't unfly. Okay. This was not strong enough. So, cover it. Right, that one did the job. So we're going to take this off. Got to hold on to my washer. This is the old piece that was clamped and holding it. Don't need that anymore. Got replacements right here for new ones. When you order the Killer RC steel pull cord, it comes with extra cable clamps. That's what I call these copper. Basically, you're going to crimp them with the vise onto the wire. I'll show you that in a minute. So put that right here. Okay, gonna get rid of all the old shit. Now with this, I'm gonna cut this wire. So you notice this little bitty ass pull start, that's getting tossed out too. I always order the Team Chase pull start handle. It's the most comfortable one, and it's real pretty much ergonomic. It still will hurt your hands if you keep on ripping at it, but I use gloves anyway, and it's real sturdy. It's made by Team Chase, and it comes with the Turtle Racing pull starts. Always order this. DDM. So all I'm going to do is take the cord, pull the old cord straight out. Now with this cord right here, this is my steel cable from Killer RC. I'm gonna kind of bend this tip just a little. Get a little bend on it, so when I put it in there, so you need to get just a little bend on it. There we go. As you can see, I'm feeding my way up to the top of it. Okay. Now you just take this and pull it. Got that in there, just like that. Then you start winding it up. I'm gonna leave it there right quick. I'm gonna get my vice grips and get it to hold it real quick, because I'm about to put a pull start extension on. I want to make sure it grabs it, but I don't want it to bend the steel. I want to just get it tight, just a little snug. It's not snug enough. I'm gonna put that down right there, just like that. I got this pull start extension from Detroit Performance. Comes with the extension tube that you got to cut to the size of how tall you want it. And it comes with 2 end inserts. Rubber, so I guess it won't fray your wires. Put those down right there. So now we're going to come to cutting the tube. So I have my Dremel and my cutoff wheel. And I've marked the tube exactly where I want to cut it. So we're going to start right there. Alright, it's not the cleanest cut, but I can straighten that up with no issues. Alright, and after all of that, we got a smooth cut. That's why I wasn't worried about how it cut. All I gotta do is go around the edges of this, pull the frayed ends off, and smooth cut. Almost better than the original cut. Sand it down and everything. Alright. So, before I do this, one end's supposed to go on this, but they said I do have to lube it up just to get it in there, so I got some shock oil for that. Put a little lube on it, just so I can get it in. And we're going to stick it right in here. Okay, almost in there. Got to work my way in there, so we're going to turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. And it's on. That's the one end. Get the residue off. Okay, so while you got that going on, bring this down a little bit. I want to come through here with this. Like that. Then I'm gonna come through with the next one. I gotta loop this one up also. Make sure that's something real quick. Yeah, that one's gonna fit that anyway. So, like I said, you put the oil, shock oil on it. Just come around it. Push your cable through here. Trying to work this on while it's on the cable. There we go. And it's on nice and smooth. Now we're about to go over to the vise and crimp the wire. onto this. So basically I'm gonna put this on like right here. I'm gonna put the washer on. I'm gonna have to burn some of this shielding off. So I have to give myself more slack. So I'm gonna take this washer off. Give myself a little more slack, push that all the way back, push the pull cord on. I want my washer on. Push that on. And now, this is where we get the torch out. Because when you put that crimp, this crimp on, when you put this on, you hit it with the vise. It's got to be on a straight wire, not the tubing that's around the wire. So let's get to it. Now you just gotta let that cool off a little bit. Once it cools, then it's ready to go to the vise. As you can see, now I got this. See if you can see the tip. I'm gonna zoom in on it a little bit more. Got the tip. I got the copper crimper. I'm gonna go on the edge of the tip. Okay. Pretty much got that on the edge. Now we're gonna come to the vise. A little more view on it. Got it in the vise. Making sure I get it nice and tight. That should do it. That's nice and crimped. It's not coming off. So now, I'm gonna take the vice grips off. Give a little distance. And that's the extended pull start. This piece pretty much just sits there. And that's the height I wanted it. And I'm gonna show you why. So now I'm gonna transfer my decal back on here, OBR. And if that doesn't work, I might end up going with a new one. All right, I just got done putting my decal on, OBR decal, and my pull my outerwear is Velcro around the new one. Like I say, we got the metal cob, and that is the Killer RC steel cable with the turtle racing handle. That's how I roll. Turns your average pull start into a unbreakable pull start. Only thing you might have to do is replace the spring. I've never had to, but every once in a while. Like I said, you got the pull start extension, which they sell it for $14.99 at Detroit Performance. Give John a call, and you get this at DDM. It's made by Team Chase. It's the Turtle Racing Pull Start handle. Next, we'll be installing it. Well, I'll show you how it looks with it all installed, put it that way. Okay, here's the pull start extension, fully installed. Clearing the pipe. Perfect when the body on, because you'll see what I mean. I'll be with that next. And this is the reason why. I used to have to dig deep in there just to get to the pull start. But now, you see it? It might be up a little too tall, but fuck it. It'll work. It'll work just for me. I can get right to it. Should have cut it like right here. But, hey, oh well. That's going to do the job just fine. Once again, that's the install of the a new pull start with the Killer RC steel cord and the pull start extension from Detroit Performance RC. Get John a call, $14.99, and got the Turtle Racing pull start handle from which I've been had that. I put that on all my engines, and I got that from DDM for like $6.99. Can't beat it. It's made by Team Chase. Once again, that's the conclusion of the pull start extension. Works perfect. I used to have to dig my hand down in there and get to it, and pretty much burn my hand on the pipe. Once again, it's Elite RC.